So, this is the chapter 2, You Deserve Happiness, of The Art of Not Overthinking by Shoya Kapoor. When someone breaks up with you and says, you deserve better, it hurts until you accept that you genuinely do. You were earnest and honest about your love to a concerning extent. You thought they would change, but they never did. They kept breaking your heart and trading your insecurities. They made you insecure about things you were never insecure about. They made you cry for hours and then made you feel bad for feeling bad. When someone tells you that you deserve better, no, it's their conscience talking. They know what they've done to you and you're blind to all the damage. People won't help you unless you are in a position of power. People won't support you in the beginning, but will be there to take credit when you finally make it. People will judge you for dreaming too big only to go around telling everyone how much they helped you to achieve your goals later on. You are overthinking because people are not displaying faith in your dreams, when in reality, their faith is of little consequence. They will tell you that you are the best person in the world once you prove them wrong. They will support you when you don't need their support. There are people out there who believe in your dreams because they believe in your potential. Listen to them and ignore the voices of others. Someone who isn't making a contribution to your success doesn't get to make comments on it either. Things your loved ones may have forgotten to tell you, so let me. It's okay if you were in love with the wrong person. They taught you that your love isn't for everyone. Your energy is priceless and your heart is precious. Just because things didn't work out in the past doesn't mean you don't deserve to dream as wildly as you want to. Friends who betrayed you were people who simply didn't know how to value your genuine friendship. It's not about you. You didn't deserve that betrayal. You are not the opinions of a toxic teacher or a problematic boss. Nobody gets to make you feel bad about yourself. You feel too much, you think too much, but you are not too much. The world needs you more than you think. People will hurt you and sometimes they won't even be sorry about it. That's just life. Sometimes people are trash and you cannot do anything about it. If you have grown up with a constant voice in your head telling you that you are not good enough, promise me you will not spend your entire adulthood listening to that voice. Promise me you will choose to believe in yourself no matter how difficult it seems. Promise me you will be careful with your heart. Promise me you will never choose to hurt yourself. Promise me you will choose growth. Promise me you will always feel enough even if the world tries to convince you otherwise. Toxic friendships will affect your self-esteem and make you overthink like no relationship ever can. There are friends who will mock you in public, crack jokes about your insecurities and make you the laughing stock so that they look cool. Please know that friends are supposed to make fun of you in private, and that too to a certain limit. Your boundaries are not meant to be overstepped. Friendship doesn't give someone a free pass to mistreat you, privately or publicly. There's a difference between someone who's a friend and someone who's keeping you around to make everyone laugh. When you're overthinking about things going wrong, remind yourself that a shift in perspective is all it takes to feel better sometimes. What if it all works out in ways you didn't even imagine? What if your dreams translate into reality? What if you achieve everything you have wanted to achieve? Let your what ifs be decorated with hope and self-belief. You don't need to constantly push yourself down because your own thoughts are constantly lying to you. Things are not as bad as they seem, and even if they are, remember that you are a good person, and beautiful things are always on their way to you, even if you can't see them coming yet. People will not believe in you even when you try your best to convince them that your plan makes sense. They will doubt you at each step, but that doesn't matter. Their doubt in you and your potential shouldn't lead to self-doubt. You will take a lifetime to recover from the regrets of believing those few negative opinions that stopped you from believing in yourself. It's okay to tell people these things. Your words hurt me, stop hurting me, or I'll have to ask you to leave my life. I still value you, but I can't keep you at the expense of my mental health. Friends are not supposed to make you feel anxious, stressed, and insulted. You cannot talk to me like that. My love for you isn't your free pass to humiliating me. I have given you enough chances, and your behavior has remained unchanged. I'm sorry, but I cannot associate it with you any longer. There's a difference between jokes and mockery. You get to joke around with me, but you do not get to mock me. There are certain things I'm not comfortable discussing. Please do not cross my boundaries. You can't just turn off your mind. It's difficult to overcome overthinking, but I think it helps to have the right kind of people in your corner. Someone to remind you that your thoughts are merely thoughts that sometimes have no connection to reality. Someone to remind you that you are a good person with pure intentions, and the universe will send you back the good energy that you consistently pour into the world. Someone to hold your hand and tell you that getting out of your head is a prerequisite to getting closer to peace. On some days, that someone has to be you. You need to be there for yourself even when nobody is around you. The worst thing you can do to yourself is cling to a hope that's meant to betray you. That person hurting you every day isn't capable of change, and even if they are choosing not to change themselves for the better. The job where you feel demotivated every day isn't your dream job. You will have to leave sooner or later. That toxic relative you keep giving second chances to consciously chooses to add to your pain. I believe people carry the potential for change, but I also believe that some people are just horrible people. They may be good to others, but they're horrible to you. It's a choice, a conscious choice they make every day is not to be kind to you, not put in efforts for you, and make you feel terrible. Clinging to fading glimmers of hope, expecting them to be better when you know they have not gotten any better despite the fact that you have voiced out how they are impacting you multiple times is a form of self-harm. Let them go. Gratitude is so understated. There are so many things and people you have in life whom you often end up taking for granted. You have so much in life that other people crave for, but never achieve or receive. Despite the pain and problems, your life has people with rainbow hearts. You have accomplished so many goals over the years. You have grown so much as a person. Please be grateful for your blessings. Be grateful for how the universe has been working in your favor. Even on days when you are cursing it, be grateful for all the love that you have in your life. A life without gratitude is like the sun without light, the sky without stars, and the ocean without waves. You will never be able to appreciate your life if you don't focus on the things that did work out in your favor. Please don't isolate yourself in the face of a crisis. When things go wrong, please don't think the ideal solution is to cut everyone off and become an island. When life stops making sense, you are not required to stop being friends with everyone. Healing happens when you are surrounded by love. The people you love will assist you in ways you didn't even imagine. Isolation waters overthinking. Isolation waters anxiety. Isolation seldom leads to introspection or translate to solitude. If you are going through something, please don't force yourself to disconnect from people who wish you well. The people whose hearts would break knowing you are keeping it all to yourself. Please open up to whoever you trust with your whole heart. They won't disappoint you. I hope you never have to learn this the hard way, but someone who genuinely loves you won't ever be the cause of your overthinking. You can't be anxious and in love at the same time. You can't constantly struggle and also consider that person your soulmate simultaneously. The person you choose to love should empower you, not leave you powerless. They should always make you feel understood, loved, heard, appreciated, and respected. Someone who's triggering your overthinking can never be someone who adds to your peace and calms your soul. Be okay with disappointing people and being the villain in their story. It doesn't mean that you are a bad person. It simply means that they expected something of you that you didn't wish to be, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people are impossible to please. They will never be happy with you. Even if you bring mountains to their feet, you can make their pain your own and they'll still end up adding to your pain. They'll try to guilt you into believing you are a bad person for not living up to their expectations. But that doesn't mean they're right. If you have given your best in a relationship, friendship, or any bond, and you know your intentions have been pure all along, if you have tried to take into consideration their needs and desires and have always tried to practice kindness even on days when it was difficult, By letting them go, you are not losing anything at all. It's okay to let someone go if they are hampering your peace and are determined to take your efforts for granted while constantly demanding more from you. Negative people trigger your overthinking. The people who yell and slam doors. The people who argue about the most trivial things and say hurtful things during arguments. The people who are inconsiderate about your feelings expect you to be okay with being mistreated. If you surround yourself with such people, you will never be surrounded by peace. Someone who constantly lets their anger get the best of them and is okay with hurting you over and over again deserves to be shown the door before they end up causing more damage than they already have. Signs that you have started respecting yourself. You are okay with saying no to plans that involve people you don't wish to hang out with. People who make you feel terrible and are insensitive towards your feelings. You are okay with forgiving people but are very careful about who you allow to re-enter your life. You no longer treat yourself like a public park where people can enter and exit at convenience. You don't stutter while drawing boundaries. You don't let petty jokes slide. You call people out when they hurt you. You don't overthink about what someone and what they did. You either have a conversation with them directly or choose not to give them your energy at all. You choose to engage in things that genuinely put a smile on your face. Don't engage in anything that drains you. Your family can have your best interest at heart and still end up hurting you. They can say things to you that can end up making you insecure about your appearance, aptitude, career path, anything and everything. When a close family member chooses to be unkind to you, please know it's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to have a conversation with them about it. It's okay to tell them it's not okay to hurt someone like that. Just because someone does a lot of good things for you doesn't mean they're allowed to mistreat you. Just because someone's older than you doesn't mean they're allowed to constantly make you feel horrible about yourself. It's okay to have a conversation about things that hurt you. Your home is supposed to be the place where your soul stays at peace. Your family is also capable of change and people are imperfect. Don't think that you deserve pain just because the source of it is your home. There are so many life experiences you have not heard yet. So many sunsets waiting for your eyes, so many stories waiting to be told to you, so many people you are yet to meet and fall in love with, so many cafes dying to serve coffee to you, so many cuisines you are yet to try, so many books you will accidentally end up discovering while walking in bookstores, so many songs you will give your heart to, so many flowers you will buy for yourself and also receive from your loved ones, so many journal entries you will cherish in the future, so many birds you are yet to listen to sing. So many new fountain pens you are yet to try. So many rain-kissed afternoons you are yet to relish. There's so much more left for you to see beyond this temporary phase of pain. Life gets easier when you give it sometimes. Please be patient, okay? I don't think the right people always stay. I don't think just because you decided to leave someone, you are the one who was wrong. Please don't think it's okay for people you love to hurt you just because they claim to love you. Please be open to the idea of reminding yourself that you don't have to bear sleepless nights and an anxious heart only because someone refuses to fix their behavior. Just because you thought someone was a soulmate doesn't mean you have to stay with them when they are clearly not treating you even with basing you on decency, let alone the way you deserve to be treated.